Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewing, for beer review number 43. Today, I have for you, by Amsterdam Brewery, their Spotted Cow Fieldberry Wheat. Just a nice red can with little spots on it, resembling a dairy cow with a cow right there as well. So, coming in at 5% ABV. And the IBUs, I cannot find, sadly. That's alright. Let's see what we got. Fieldberry. I'm not sure what Fieldberry is going to be like. Don't know if it's going to be a raspberry or a strawberry. I've never heard of a Fieldberry before. So, let's pour and see what we're going to get out of this beer. Ooh, red. Like a light rosé kind of color to it. It's kind of neat. And we'll pour right there. Perfect. Kind of neat, kind of neat. This is their second Spotted Cow. They have a Spotted Cow white wheat, which I've had before. Haven't done a review on. And I think that is more, I don't remember. I think that's more just like their Belgian wheat beer sort of style. But this is Fieldberry, so not sure what it's going to be like. Looks very, light orange, even a very, very light pink rosé. Hazy-ish, sort of unfiltered. Can't really see through it a little bit, not too much. Not much of a head on it either. So have a sniff, a sip, and then we'll cheers. It smells like a Belgian wheat, but with raspberries. Sort of like a sour raspberry. Like very slight sourness to it. Yeasty for sure. Sweet, sour, yeasty wheat beer. So, let's get right into it. Let's dive in. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's actually really nice. I'm getting raspberries. I'm getting more of a traditional Belgian wheat beer with the orange and the coriander, but it has that raspberry flavor to it. It doesn't overpower. It's not very raspberry forward and very overpowering of all the other traditional flavors in Belgian wheat, or a wheat beer, sorry. But it's there. It's a nice addition. It doesn't overpower. It flows very beautifully with the style of the beer. I really like that. It's crisp. It's clean. Very light yeastiness. More yeasty smelling than taste. Get a little bit of orange as well and some coriander. Ooh, that is really good. All right. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep diving into this. Oh, wow. It's creamy. Sort of like a light yogurty flavor and mouthfeel to it. It's not super heavy. It's nice and light to medium. But it's just very creamy. Like I said, like a yogurty sort of flavor and just mouthfeel, which is really pleasant. It's not overdone. It's nothing that seems out of place. It flows just beautifully with the beer itself. Man, that is really nice. I know that Amsterdam does actually some really nice beers for sure. Looking on the can for the description, it says Amsterdam Brewery Spotted Cow Fieldberry Wheat. We brewed Fieldberry wheat with a classic wheat base and a vibrant, surprising pop of fresh Canadian raspberry flavor and colors. Ingredients are water, barley, wheat, yeast, fieldberries, and brackets, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. It says contains wheat and barley. Anybody that has an allergy, that's nice to know. Oh, wow. What does it say? Blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. I get more raspberries in it. You know what? In as it goes through your palate before you actually finish and like to take a swallow, you can sort of pick up on some blackberries and slight blueberries to it, but it's more raspberry based, or it's more heavy on the raspberry flavor for sure. But man, that just works really well with the style of beer. You know, a lot of breweries are doing raspberry forward beers. Some have been really crazy with the raspberries. Others have been, you know, here's raspberries in beer, blah, blah, blah. But this just flows beautifully with the style of beer that it is based on. Like, it's not so sweet that you couldn't, you know, maybe grab a 6-pack and just enjoy them out throughout a night. You know, it's not so sweet that you're just gonna want to switch to something else, and that's too overpowering. This is actually quite amazing. It's nice and refreshing. This is beautiful for sure. Looking over on the AmsterdamBeer.com, it's not showcased here in any of their beer related tabs, sadly. It has the spotted cow white wheat, but not the Fieldberry wheat, which is surprising. Either they don't brew it anymore or something. Speaking of that, let's see if there's a best before date or some sort of stamp, but I can't understand it. That's alright. So sadly, no description on the website. Checking over on Beer Advocate, it does not have a BA score. It does not have Bros score. Only a few people have reviewed it, and only not even a handful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people have actually posted reviews. 4 out of the 5 just put a rating, and one person actually put a description of what they're rating it, and this person has rated it a 3.13 out of 5. They said, "I'm just so not up for North American style wheat beers, especially as European/German wheats are some of my faves. So that should give you a sense of my drift here. Moderate head, slightly odd orange rose colored beer. Nose is fruit and wheat with something of an edge to it. To taste, wheat and fruit. No subtlety, just too metallic and brittle in character to me. Thin-bodied, none of the comforts of the Euros." Gotta agree with him. It's not regular Euro-style beer, but that's not what it is. It's in a North American-style wheat beer, so they give it a little bit of a difference to it. I'm not getting any of his or her metallic or brittle tasting to it, or character, sorry. It just flows really nice. I think the style of a wheat beer, and then incorporating the more heavy raspberry plus a little bit of characteristics of blackberries and blueberries, Amsterdam has done it right. They've, incorporated those flavors that sometimes are overpowered or forced onto beer extremely well. I do quite enjoy this a lot. It's not that bitter at all. Maybe, slight, very, 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 very slight hoppiness. But not bitter at all. I want to rate this for the IBUs personally no more than 15. It's probably a 12 if it was still up on the website, or if they listed the IBUs on the can. But it's a very easygoing beer for sure. And I do like the color to it, as well as looking not super clear. It's a very nice looking beer as well. Great tasting, great looking, nice smelling wheat. It smells like a traditional wheat beer, and then you get a bit of raspberry in it, just like the flavor. It's not overpowering. It just flows really nice. which is good, because with these flavored beers, a lot of breweries, or a few breweries that I've tried with flavored beers, they push that flavor to a point where it overpowers the beer and it tastes more like a candy juice rather than a beer. But this, it's a wheat beer with a little bit of flavoring in it, and it's not artificial. It's very natural and, like I said, yogurty flavor in this particular beer. So I do like it quite a bit. With that said, we got a little bit left. Let's cheers on the final sip, everybody. Cheers. No lacing on the glass, but that's expected of a wheat beer, I'm pretty sure, in my opinion. Man, that is good. That's really, really good. Let's get down to the reviews, or for the rating, sorry. So, out of 10. You know what? For the style of beer, seeing how most of the raspberry, I guess, flavored beers are really, like I said, pronounced, very aggressive. I gotta give this a solid 8.5 out of 10 for style of beer. It's delicious. I wouldn't buy this all the time, but it's really nice to have. If this is all you have, or you want something with a bit of flavor and you like raspberries, but you like beer as well, it incorporates it all very beautifully. So 8.5 for the flavor of the beer. And for the can and description and extracurriculars, I gotta dock that marks. I gotta give it a 6.5 out of 10 for, for the can look and description versus the website as well. The can is beautifully done. I like the Spotted Cow series that they have going on with the spots, but no IBUs and an unreadable, package on or best before date. It's something is there. There is a code there. I'm just not sure what it is. That's lacking. And then on the website, no actual showcase of the beer is there either. If it's even available or not, it's nice to see a picture and a description and other stuff and things, information about a beer on a brewery's website. So, with that said, 8.5 for the beer. What is it? Yeah, 8.5? 8.5 for the beer. And then 6.5 for the can and description, both can and website. I guess that wraps it up. Okay, I will say, that'll do it for me, Mabrewski, and crack a beer and enjoy, everybody. Cheers.